Good evening, everyone. This is Geralynne Johnson. It is Thursday, May 21st, and I want to welcome all of you to the call tonight. We're going to have a very short, quick, concise call, 30 minutes, and we're going to tell you a little bit about this exciting X39 patches that we have, and here's some great testimonials from people, and then we're also going to go into a little bit of how you may purchase the patches, or if you so desire, you're going to get into the business side of it. So welcome, everyone. First of all, I want to just talk and say a little about how I was introduced to the patches. And so what happened with me was I knew Peter from a prior business and was calling him. And he asked me if I knew about this business. And of course I did. I have been in this industry for a long time. My parents were the first Simons and Amway, so kind of been involved even before I was born in the 50s. And so kind of knew every business along the way. And I knew about this business. I knew about the technology. And when I first heard about it, it just wasn't the right time. So when Peter this time said, no, I'm talking about stem cells, I said, okay, now I'm seriously want to listen to this because I have some people with some issues and I'm all about whole health and perfect health and kind of completing that whole circle. So that's where it all began. And we started patching some people with immediate results. And for myself, I knew the results would be a little bit slower because I'm pretty healthy. But I also had amazing results myself, gym workouts, more flexibility, mental clarity, and better sleep. And that was enough for me. So when these other people who had really hard issues going on started getting results, I said, that is crazy. I am so in this. And so I'm so thankful and grateful, of course, Peter, for introducing you to me or to this business. And of course, you always say you're so thankful I called, and I'm so thankful that you opened your mouth. So let's start with a few testimonials that we have. And so we are going to open up. Oh my gosh. Okay, here I got to see where they're at. Peter, help me.
Do we have Bo Schmellen?
I know, that's what I'm looking for. And then the second person.
Okay. If not, we can start with Marilyn right now. Marilyn.
Okay, let's do that. We'll get the other two on board.
Deborah Struck is the other one.
Deborah Struck. Okay.
Okay, we see Deborah S. Perfect.
Let's start with Deborah. How you doing, Deborah?
Oh, I'm good. Sorry, I had to unmute myself. Doing amazing. Thank you so much for including me tonight in your Zoom. This is my first Zoom ever. And
wow, love it.
I'm so excited to be here.
We love all the brand new people in the gym. So can you share with us, Deborah, what is your testimonial? How long have you been on the X39 and how have you experienced it so far?
Okay, I am a retired nurse. I've worked in the healthcare field for many years, so I've seen lots of different things. I have MS, remitting relapsing MS. I've been diagnosed, I was diagnosed in 2012, but my symptoms started in 1998 when I was in my early 30s.
Wow. So
I've done steroids, I've done the gamut of stuff and, had a little relief here and there, but nothing like my amazing testimonial I'm about to share with you. A little over 2 weeks ago, I was introduced to LifeWave X39 by a girlfriend of mine, Kelly, who actually works for Dr. Harmon in his office. And she came over with this big grin on her face telling me I had to try this patch. So I started with the stem cell patch, and this was on a Monday, 2.5 weeks ago Monday. And then the next day I put on the ice wave and the stem cell. Sunday, I was using a walker at night to get up to go to the bathroom and my cane during the day. I had been doing no therapy for a few weeks due to COVID. I hadn't been in and out of the hospital, being immunocompromised with MS, fibromyalgia, and I have dystonia. It's a movement disorder disease where I have minor seizures due to muscle spasms. So that being said, my first day on the patches was Monday. Tuesday morning, I woke up out of bed, was able to walk to the bathroom without a cane.
Oh, yahoo!
Wow.
It was amazing.
Wow.
I started feeling a little bit better on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I had physical therapy, and my therapist, I was telling her how I was feeling, and I had only done therapy on Monday, one day. So by Wednesday, I was so passionate already about my experience. I was sharing with her. She couldn't believe that the reps I was doing, I increased my reps from 8 to 12. And,
Wow.
and I was doing more sets. So she was like amazed. By Friday, I was against this wall right here in my office, and I had to go against the wall and do squats at a certain point and back up. Her jaw was dropped, her eyes were bugged out. And she goes, Deborah, what are you doing?
Wow.
And I told her what I was taking, the LifeWave X39 and Ice Wave. And she goes, you need to share with me what you're doing. So I shared with her that.
Yeah.
So in 2 weeks, I am feeling, honestly, I'll be 57 in November, and I feel like I'm 35.
Wow.
I'm having amazing, my sleep is better, clarity, focus. I have cognitive processing issues. I have not had to search for my words. I have not had to look and think and look around the room for the words. I'm speaking full sentences, no stuttering, no slurring. I'm so passionate and so amazed at what is going on that I have not stopped sharing it for 24/7 for 3 weeks. I think I'm blowing up Dr. Harmon's phone, asking him all kinds of questions. He has been an amazing, amazing supporter, and I
Hey, Deb.
I love you.
Deb, I love you. You forgot what your husband has said about you.
So my
Oh.
husband said he has not seen me happier or this feeling, this amazing feeling in 10 years. 10
Wow.
years.
Wow.
Wow. Deborah, we are so excited for you. Oh, thank you, Dr. Harmon. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you for making this happen.
I
You can
know.
see it in your smile. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So let me share real quick. I have shared this. I have a younger sister who has MS. Dr. Harmon is going to be speaking to her tomorrow. We're going to share with her doctor because she wants to go through her doctor and share with her. But I have already shared this with my family and friends in Massachusetts. And I already have one Diamond member immediately after 2 days of using it. I have 3 that I'm signing up this weekend as Diamond members. And I have a booklet here. I cannot keep up with the people I am sending patches to.
Wow.
And after 2 days, they're telling me, we don't need a week's worth. We want in now.
Wow.
Serious results with rheumatoid arthritis. These are nurses, doctors I worked with at a level 1 trauma hospital, patients who all have issues, and we are helping. I'm a disabled vet, 80% disabled vet. I asked Dr. Harmon, what can we do to help the vets? We are working on it. Info to come.
Okay. Deborah, keep us posted.
Wow.
And we are so, I'm having goosebumps. I don't know if all you have goosebumps.
I know. I'm so grateful because I just have somebody with MS on the patch and the same thing, but she's 80 and so drop foot and different things. So I want to get everybody connected. Everybody who has these networks can really help their networks because it's hard for us to tap in when we don't have those issues. So thank you. It's so such a pleasure to have you on the call and hear your results. So we'll go to Maryland, right?
Maryland. Oh.
Let's see now. My thing goes too fast here.
I unmuted me.
Yay. Okay. Thank you.
I have a new testimonial today.
Awesome.
I've had cornea transplants and over 20 operations on my eyes, and it's left me very extremely light sensitive. In fact, when I drive, I sometimes have to close my left eye. It's just way too bright. If I open my front door, that's just like a blast of light. I can't stand it. And today, I was driving with both eyes wide open. I went into a restaurant that I've been into before. It's all glass. I have to sit with my back to it because it's too bright. And today I didn't have to do that. I could actually look at that window, and I had both eyes wide open, and I didn't tear. I didn't squint. I didn't do anything. It's like a miracle that my eyes are healing. This is just
Wow.
Amazing. I've been suffering for so many years. It's just
Oh.
amazing. My nails are growing and they're like hard as nails and they're long. Normally, if somebody scratches me, it takes forever or whatever. Somebody took a menu one time and laid my skin right back. My skin is paper thin. Now, if I hit myself or bruise myself or whatever it is, it heals like I'm younger. I feel more fluent. I was in the hospital with lower back issues. I've been suffering for over 30 years. It's completely gone. And my knees are inflamed. I was running for a tornado in Walt Disney World years ago, and I got water on my knee because I bent my foot wrong when I was running from the tornado. I've had water on that knee off and on for years. I've suffered. It blows up like a balloon. And I've had all kinds of operations on that leg. So that leg is like, needs help. The other knee, I've got a patella problem when it'll lock in place. And my knees are fine. They don't feel like they got a tight rubber band over them anymore. And I can take my knee and pull it all the way up. And I'm walking where I didn't want to walk before because I could hardly bend my knees. They were so uncomfortable. I can't say, and my hair's growing in, I just feel younger and more fluent, and I feel like doing things, no depression, no anxiety. I've got more energy. I sleep like a log. I'm dreaming in 3D. It's just amazing. I wake up with a smile on my face.
Marilyn, how long have you been on the patches? How long, the stem cell
March
activation
28th I started.
March 28th, April 28th. Not even 2 months yet. Almost 2 months. All right. This week will be a 2-month anniversary.
That's right.
Wow.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you,
Yes.
Marilyn. And I talk to Marilyn every day, every other day.
Every day. About every day.
I can hear her. I can see her. And it's amazing, Marilyn.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Wow.
Mr. Bo Schmelin, are you?
I don't see him, but I don't know if he has a number on there, so maybe I've been checking. So if he wants to open his line, if he's on the call, that would be great.
Okay, Mr. Bo Schmelin, if you're on the phone, can you unmute yourself? If not, we have to move forward.
Okay. He can let us know later, but thank you so much for these wonderful testimonials, because every time I hear one, it resonates with something either I have had or somebody else has it, and so we just want to share it, and that's what this business is all about, really gifting patches. So what's really exciting is basically the patches come in a pack like this. This is a 30-day supply, and in it are these patches, right? And you just peel off the backing and you wear the patch 12 hours on, 12 hours off. And for most of us, it's during the day, because at the night, your body that's when it really heals and regenerates and repairs itself. So there's a whole bunch of different points you could put it on, but the favorite points are behind the neck and then or else underneath the belly button. And it's really neat because these patches, they're made of these organic crystals, and they have a patented light frequency. So what happens is it elevates this GHK-Cu copper peptide, which I knew nothing about when I started this business, so I really had to look this up. So it just helps activate stem cells in the body. And by doing that, it not only activates them, it's producing more stem cells, it's resetting the stem cells. So we're not only getting younger, we're actually going backwards like in age. And you'll notice that because as people are on the patches longer, they're going to say, oh my gosh, my hair is not gray anymore. It's turning back to its natural color. And I always say in simplistic terms, it's as if you go in the sun, your body has the ability to get this vitamin D. And how is it getting that? You know, you're just laying in the sun, but the body's actually getting that vitamin D. And what the patches are doing is putting young stem cells on top of old ones. So for people who have injuries, or some pain in different areas, these pluripotent stem cells are going to go to that area first. And I know some people will get on the patches, they're like, I don't notice anything. And I said, well, probably because maybe where your pain is not the first place it's actually going, because there's other stuff going on in your body that you don't know about. You know, you don't feel your hair grow, you don't feel your fingernails grow, all those kind of things. So just be patient. Some people notice results in an hour or a few minutes, some people in a day, and some people up to 90 days. And as we hear these testimonials, we will be months into it and go, oh my goodness gracious, I didn't even know that this was going on. So when we're younger, let's say by about 35 years old, we have lost like 50% of the stem cell activity. And then as we get older, about 60, all the stem cell activity has been depleted from the body. So we're trying to replace that and get everything back going in the body. So just want to notice, like, from these testimonials, they're all different. They're all beautiful. Everybody has their own experience. And just keep patching people and sharing with people. And Peter's going to explain to you a little bit more about the patches and if people would like to get, to use the patches.
Thank you so much, Geralynne. And I just want to say thank you for saying yes to me when we started and calling me again. And I just want everybody really to see, every testimonial here. And we can go back. I never knew when we started. I started about 8.5 months ago now. And all it was is Marci, my friend, who just showed me this patch. And all she asked me was the same question I asked Geralynne. What do you understand about stem cells? And I knew quite a bit about it. I know that we have to get injected. I know it costs a lot of money. I know there were side effects, but I know that it works. If it didn't work, people wouldn't pay thousands and thousands of dollars to do it. But when she gave me the alternative and said, Peter, we don't have to inject stem cells anymore. We can activate your own body's stem cells. It just really it just sent this light bulb in my head. I did my review. I did my research. And long and behold, I've been in the industry for 15 years, but I never heard of the company called LifeWave. And the company's 15 years old. So the owner's name is David Schmidt. He's the owner, the inventor. His specialty is really frequency. And he's been studying that for a very long time. And he created in the last 14 years frequency patches. But in the last 10 years, he knew the future was about stem cells. He started to do his own research and started to go into that space. And then, long and behold, 10 years later, $4.5 million into this research and development into the first non-invasive stem cell activation patch. Now, the patch has been in the market for over 1.5 years. Literally, it had almost doubled the company's sales. In February alone, we did over $10 million, the highest month already. So it just shows to you how fast this technology is growing. So before I show everyone how to get started, I want everyone just to take like a couple seconds and really get into Marilyn's shoes, get into Deborah's shoes, and really just, and not even them, just everybody on this webinar. I think we have over 70 people here today. And for for everyone who's been on the patch for a day or the last 8 months with you, who were we before, right? We were all just living too. But we all love technology. We all love something holistic. And I'm so happy I said yes to this $5 a day patch. Look at what $5 a day is doing for everyone here. I mean, just to hear Deborah's story, I mean, she'll probably pay $500,000 to be able to walk and do squats and whatever she needs to do, right?
Let me tell you,